Have you ever noticed that as we grow older, our circle begins to shrink, not out of bitterness, but out of wisdom? After the age of 70, time becomes more sacred, our energy more precious, and peace? Peace becomes a daily prayer. Many of us grew up believing that family means safety, that it means comfort, unconditional support, and for some it still does. But the truth is, not every family member brings peace. Some, intentionally or not, can disturb our emotional harmony and even drain the very light we've worked decades to build. This isn't about anger. It's not about revenge. It's about self-respect. It's about reclaiming your sanctuary, your mental clarity, your joy, and your health. In today's video, we'll gently walk through 6 kinds of family members you may want to distance yourself from after turning 70. And as we go, I'll share simple ways to protect your energy without burning bridges. Because even in love, boundaries are a form of kindness. Let's begin. 1. The constantly demanding relative. This is the one who always needs something. Your time, your energy, your resources. But rarely, if ever, considers what you need. They may ask for help often. Maybe it's rides to appointments, help around their home, or even financial support. And somehow, saying no makes you feel guilty, as though you've broken some invisible family contract. But here's the truth. You are not a limitless well. After 70, your health is your wealth. Your serenity is sacred, and you have every right to choose peace over obligation. Let's say Aunt Mary calls again to fix something in her home, though her grown children live nearby. You feel in your bones that this time you simply can't. That's okay. You can say, I'm not available right now, but I suggest professional or someone else who can help. Setting boundaries doesn't make you unkind. It means you're finally choosing yourself. And that, my dear friend, is an act of wisdom. 2. The relentless pessimist. Every conversation begins with a sigh. Every visit ends with you feeling heavier than when you arrived. This is a relative who sees only the storm clouds, never the silver linings. They complain about the news, their health, other people. And somehow, you become the listener of their emotional downpour. While it's human to share struggles, a constant stream of negativity is like a slow leak in your soul. As we age, our mindset becomes a healing force. Science tells us that optimism supports physical health and emotional resilience. And Zen teaches us where attention goes, energy flows. So, if you find yourself in the orbit of a chronic complainer, gently shift the energy. Share a joyful memory. Change the topic. And if that doesn't work, it's okay to step away. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It's spiritual self-care. 3. The guilt tripper. Guilt, the invisible chain we carry for the sake of family. You never call me anymore. If you really loved me, you'd make more time. Sound familiar? Guilt tripping is a subtle form of control. It places the burden of someone else's happiness squarely on your shoulders. But let's pause here. You have nothing to prove. You've given your best in life, through decades of work, sacrifice, love, and care. You do not owe anyone the pieces of yourself you can no longer spare. If someone is making you feel like a bad relative for honoring your needs, respond gently but firmly. I care for you, but I have my own limits. I'll reach out when I'm able. Let go of the guilt, keep the compassion, and keep walking in grace. 4. The boundary crosser. This is a relative who shows up unannounced, who overstays their welcome, who snoops through your things or offers unsolicited opinions on your life. They may not mean harm, but they disturb your sanctuary. In our 70s and beyond, our home is our temple. It is the place where stillness lives, where we reconnect with ourselves, where healing begins. And no one, no matter how closely related, has the right to invade that space without respect. You might say, I'd love to see you, but I need rest right now. Let's plan another time. Set limits with love. A door gently closed is better than one slammed. 5. The well-meaning controller. This one is tricky. It could be a son, a daughter-in-law, a niece, someone who believes they're doing what's best for you. They may try to dictate what you eat, who you see, or how you live. Their hearts may be in the right place, but the outcome is often the same. You begin to feel like a child in your own life. But here's the thing. You've earned your stripes. You have lived through decades of joy, heartbreak, resilience, and triumph. And no one, not even those with the best intentions, should take away your autonomy. You can say, I know you care, and I'll consider your advice, but I'll make the decisions that feel right for me. That simple statement can restore balance and remind others that your life is still yours to live. 6. The master manipulator of guilt. We've touched on guilt before, but this is a repeat offender. The one who turns every conversation into a trial. You're the defendant, and their disappointment is the sentence. If you really cared, I guess I don't matter to you. I must be all alone now. These words sting. They're designed to. But here's your truth. You are not responsible for someone else's emotional state. Your role on this earth is not to carry others on your back while your spirit breaks beneath the weight. You can say, I understand you're hurting, but I also need space for myself. I'll be in touch when I can. Then release the burden. Breathe deeply and walk forward in lightness. Final thoughts. The art of peace in our later years. After 70, life becomes less about proving and more about being. It's a time to embrace stillness, to listen to birdsong, to smile at memories, to surround yourself with people who lift you up, not those who pull you down. Boundaries are not walls. They are gates with you holding the key. You are allowed to step back. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to live in peace, even if that means loving some relatives from afar. Protect your spirit. Nurture your joy. And always, always choose peace. If this message spoke to your soul today, let me know by commenting peace below. And if you'd like more wisdom on aging gracefully, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. You are not alone on this path. Thank you for being here. Until next time, stay grounded, stay gentle, and stay blessed.